What's up, guys? Welcome back. This time we are going to talk about the pre-ordering. Okay, pre-ordering is very big on this website and very important that you understand how it works. So, pre-orders, I've got an entire section dedicated to it. And as mentioned in a previous video, they're all here. All the ones I try to load them up as best that I can once I get it. We even have a FAQ section right there, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But here you can sort it. Always sort it by new to old. That's going to make sure that the latest and greatest pre-orders are right there at the top. You can do some other filters here like brand, make, and scale sizes if you want to narrow it down a bit, but those options are available to you. So let's say you want to order this bad boy right here. Now, this is a pre-order. You've looked at the description. This is very important right here. Release status. This is going to give you an estimation as to when it's going to release. Now, keep in mind, all pre-orders are paid in full. They're paid in full, and then they're submitted to, in this case, Ignition Model for the quantities, and then they allocate it. And then once it releases in Q3 of 2024, they'll ship it. I ship it to you. We're done. Everything's done, paid for upfront, and voila. Production run. Pretty cool how you know how many pieces there are worldwide of that. But pre-ordering is actually very much the same way. You just add to cart, check out. I'm not logged in this case, but if you have an account, you can log in and do the same way, but it's pretty much the same way here. The shipping method's going to be there. You put your credit card number, you do shop pay, whatever you want to do when it comes to the payment, and then boom, you got your total here, pay, and you're done. And then you should get an email every time you place an order. The only other time you're going to get an email from me is when the product ships. So, or if there's a problem with the model car for, let's say let's say the brand canceled it or something like that, which is a possibility. Not very often, but it does happen. So there is that aspect of contact and back and forth if necessary. But pre-orders are here. Let me see. Let's go to the facts. So how does pre-orders work? Item mark pre-order, which is in the item title, means that items are still under production from the manufacturer and not immediately available for shipment. If you combine a pre-order and an in-stock item, sometimes people will combine it onto one order. The in-stock items are going to ship first, and then your pre-order is just going to sit until the release time. Pre-ordering means that I am reserving those items for you, just depending on the quantities. And this is also important. Pre-orders can be canceled with a 20% cancellation fee. And the reason for this is because pre-orders are pre-done, meaning it is set in stone. I cannot cancel it with the brand either. So if you pre-order something and then a month later you're like, oh man, something came up, I got to cancel it. Well, I still have to take in that model car and then I have to find another buyer for it, which adds extra time, extra effort. Again, you can cancel it, but just know that it does take into that effect. Now, how long do pre-orders take? Again, I showed you guys the estimated release times, but keep in mind that those are all approximations. Sometimes it could be early, sometimes it could be late, sometimes it could be 2 months, 3 months later. It just depends. Nothing is ever set in stone. So just keep that in mind and be cognizant of that and be open-minded, okay? But again, this hobby, it's more about just you order it, forget about it. When it arrives, it ships, boom, surprise, happy birthday, Merry Christmas. Now, once the pre-orders arrive from the brands, then yes, I will try to pack those and ship those as soon as possible. I typically try to do it within the week. So you'll start to get those tracking numbers in your email and you can start your celebration. That's all there is when it comes to pre-orders. And I haven't asked this from you guys yet, but if there's any comments or questions, put those in the comment section below. That way I can go back and forth and explain anything that might be confusing and so on and so forth. So this is going to bring the pre-order section to a close, and I'll see you guys in the next one.